and welcome to the Orange County Crosstalk Show. I'm Alelx Bolourchi. Crosstalk Show is a special program coming to you from Adelphia Cable Company in Anaheim, California. I guess my first question is, you have been elected mayor of Anaheim since last November. How do you like the job so far?
Well, I love the job. It's a little different than jobs I've had in the past in public service. I served 8 years in the state legislature, and serving in Sacramento with a family, living in Anaheim, going back and forth to Sacramento was challenging for me. It is very nice to be able to be home with my family and still provide the public service, and to get really involved in a community where you can see some immediate impact. It's been such a pleasure to have a new majority on the city council. Richard was newly elected in November, as well as Bob Hernandez, and this is the first time probably in decades that a majority of the city council was all new at one time. None of the three of us who were elected in November ever served on the city council before. So this is a great opportunity to get some changes in the city, and also to reinforce all those positive things that are part of Anaheim.
It's always interesting to have new people on board, and you get new ideas. And
well, some think it's interesting. Others probably think it's good, and still others may not necessarily think it's all that good. But it's been fun, and it also shows the change in the city. And you know, the city of this degree, the 10th largest city in California, one of the more significant cities in the nation, cannot just stay in one place all the time. We do need to change and grow and prosper, and I think that's reflected in this new council.
Mr. Chavez, you are a city council member. Would you please tell us what's your function exactly? How do you work with the mayor? It's always, I think, for me and the audience, always interesting to see how the mayor and his team work in the city.
Well, Alex, you know, first I'd like to say that it's just been a real pleasure being on this council. For many years prior to being on the council, I was a firefighter here in the city of Anaheim and a paramedic, and I got to see the community from a kind of a different perspective, being in people's homes and people's businesses on a daily basis. Now on council, dealing with policy issues, it's kind of a different perspective, but that grassroots background that I have, I think, has helped me a lot.
So you want to close by talking about the most partisan issue that has affected this state in 50 years. And I, of course, will tell you that, yes, I'm voting yes on the recall.
Okay.
And I know who I'm going to be voting for governor as well. But that really doesn't define who I am as a mayor, or how I would want the city to be run. Because the way we run the city is we reach across, and we are part of a team that partisan politics doesn't play a part in. So on a personal level, I'll be glad to tell you where I stand on the recall. But that is less to do with...
I have 1 more minute.
He can tell you.
I'd like to hear Mr. Chavez's views on this. Like 1 more minute, very brief.
Okay, I like the way the mayor framed where the city is on this. The city council is. We're a nonpartisan council, and I am a Democrat. I'm a strong Democrat, and my feelings are different than the mayor's are on some issues, but we've been able to work together. I'm opposed to the recall. I think that someone can spend a lot of money to try to recall someone. That could happen at the local level. I think it's an unfair way of doing business, personally.
Okay, thank you very much again.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all, you really open the newspaper all over. I mean, this recall is really taking all the media. And again, thank you very much for coming. And I hope we're going to get you for another shows, and we talk about these issues more in detail. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.